Hey my toy friends, it's me Gaela back with another video, and I just wanted to show you some of the great finds that I had found in the last 6 weeks or so. So yeah, most of these were thrifted, but I did purchase a couple of things, and I'll show you those at the end. Okay, I found this amazing Heathcliff plush from the 80s. Now you might be thinking that's Garfield, but no, Heathcliff also was a orange cartoon cat, and he had his own show. So he will be going in my Mercari shop. I think he's great, but I don't see myself keeping him. He doesn't really fit in with most of my collection. And I'll have my shop linked below if anyone's interested. I found my first Squishable. It is a hot sauce bottle. I think Squishables are so cute, but I have never, ever found one in the wild. Me personally, I don't like hot sauce. So this one will be also going on my Mercari shop, as well as this Jellycat, Toothy Pig. He's cute, but he's just not for me. Not one of the ones I'm looking for, but Jellycats are quite popular. People like them. I've actually sold one like this before, I think in a different size. So he will be headed to the Mercari shop as well. And this adorable Hamtaro plush from the early 2000s. He is just so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Also thrifted this Briarberry bear, and I do collect Briarberry, so let me know down below if you'd like me to do a video on my little collection that I have. This wasn't one I was planning on getting, but she laid at the bottom of the plush bin for a couple of weeks at Goodwill and nobody bought her, so I felt bad. And this one is Molly Berry. These were made by Fisher Price in 1998. She needs some clothes, but that's okay. I also thrifted a puppy surprise, a vintage puppy surprise. I've had this one before and sold it, so I might hang on to this one at least for a little while. These are very hard to store because of the way that they lay. I've already got the bunny, which is one I really wanted because I had that one when I was a kid, and I also have the Dalmatian, so I'm just going to have to figure out a way to make her fit in. Look at these little spots on her nose, how cute. Now, she didn't have any babies in her tummy, but she did have the sleeping bag for one of the pajama babies, so maybe I'll get one of those since I have the little sleeping bag. And then I also got this Huckle Cat from the Busy World of Richard Scarry. He's from 1995. He was made by Gund, and he is just so cute. He had his tag, which I had to cut off so that I could wash him, but I reattached it to his little wrist here with elastic, and I'm going to be hanging on to him because I loved the cartoon when I was little. We liked the book. So he's going to stick around. I got this TY Pillow Pals bear. It's a pink bear. Need I say more? I do still collect some TY if I find something like this that strikes my fancy. This sweet little vintage Gund elephant plush from the 80s. I believe this one is like a nursery plush. It's either 85 or 86. It's really hard to make out on the tag, but that's what the Gund tags from the 80s look like. I think they used that same style of tag for a while. I think they used that into the early 90s as well. Found a Puffalump Kid. Gosh, a Puffalump Kid. And I want to say 92. Yeah, 1992. Isn't she cute? She is so pastel. I have never found a Puffalump, and the only one I own is the Christmas mouse that Sarah sent me in my friend mail video from a while back, if you want to check that out. I was so excited to find this, you guys. It is the R.L. Stine Goosebumps book. And this one was done by Parachute Press, which was him and his wife's company that I want to say was bought out by Scholastic, or it was a division of Scholastic, because as you can see it says Scholastic and Parachute. It has this amazing lenticular cover. Look at that, all the friends, they're slappy. But this is like his story, and I want to say this one is a little bit harder to come by. It's either his or Tim Jacobus's book. I can't remember. This one's copyright 1997. But I was so happy to find this because there's only 2 Goosebumps that I need for my collection as far as like the series, and then I'm going to start working on the choose your own scare, which I already have several of those, but I'm really like hyper focused on those 2 Goosebumps that I need. And I didn't have this, so I was excited to find a Goosebumps that I didn't have. Okay, and then another thing that I was just over the moon to find was this My Pretty Mermaid. I've been wanting a My Pretty Mermaid for so long, and I found probably the prettiest of all the My Pretty Mermaids. So this one is the bride. I looked and looked, but I couldn't find her groom, so I don't know where he went, but she's a single lady now. And she had this tangled up in her hair, so I'm assuming that is her headpiece. I'm not really sure, but I put it on her. And I fixed her hair, cleaned her up, and she's just so beautiful. Now, I had one of these as a kid, but it wasn't this one. It was the one with blue hair and a pink tail. And a lot of the toys I had as a kid were neon because it was the early 90s, and that's what was popular. But as you can see now, I like the softer colors, so she's perfect for my collection. I'm so glad that I found her. And then the best find. This is my best find for a while now. Just Saturday night, went to the Goodwill, and just laying at the bottom of the plush bin. Like, I could not believe my eyes. My heart just about leapt out of my chest. This PJ Sparkle Pets was laying in the bottom of the plush bin. Like, nobody picked her up. Them, him, I don't know. There's a couple of stains on the face here. And this has been washed, so I don't know if those are going to come out. I might have to do a more intensive stain treatment. But, guys, I was just over the moon. This is from 1989. They were made by Mattel, and they were part of this PJ Sparkles line. She has these stars all over that glow in the dark. Pink hair, iridescent touches, still has her collar. I think this is a bear, either a bear or a cat. I really don't know much about these. I've only seen them in pictures, and I just assumed it was one of those things that I would never have because they tend to be kind of expensive. So I was just so happy to find this friend because I didn't think I would ever buy one. So easily the best find in months. I'm so happy to add this to my collection. Okay, so that was everything I thrifted, and I have bought a couple of things. I started out this year trying to do a no spend, and I failed, but I am buying, as you can see, a lot less toys than I was last year. I've been a lot more conservative with my purchases, and I've really just pumped the brakes on my spending in general. I made it a month without spending any money, without buying anything. So if you're interested in doing that, just try it. Even if you go a week, just try it. I mean, if you can go a year, that's great. Some people have. Okay. So the first thing I bought was on Mercari. I bought this Briarberry outfit. I had been watching it, and the seller sent me an offer for $4, and I couldn't say no to that. These outfits usually go for at least $15 a piece, and I've got a few Briarberries here, and just wanted to have an outfit. Some of them I don't really like their clothes, and now I have the new Naked Bear, so maybe I'll do some switching around. As you can see, the card is yellowed. It's got some corner wear, so I am going to crack this open, and I've been saving my back cards from things, and I was thinking about doing a wall of back cards. I saw somebody do that with like their wrestling figures or action figure back cards, so I thought that was a cool idea. I might try that. The other thing was a purchase from my friend Cole, aka Kitschy Flower, here on YouTube. If you're not following Cole, what are you even doing with your life? But Cole has these great sales on Whatnot every Sunday, and I purchased a Care Bears PVC, a Bright Heart raccoon for my daughter, Melody. She's obsessed with Care Bears right now. She has taken all of my PVCs, and that was one that we didn't have, so I got that one for her. And I saw that this was in the Buy It Now, and I thought, well, why not? It is a 1950s doll, like an 8-inch doll, similar to the Nancy Ann Muffy or the Vogue Jenny. This one, I believe, is made by Plastic Molded Arts, I think is the name of the company. But she's from the 50s. She's adorable. I had to have her. I'm going to clean her up. But she has her little dress, and she's just so cute. And I already have a Virgo Pam from that same time, so now she'll have a friend. And I have Alexanderkins in my cabinet, but they're newer. They're the Madame Alexander 8-inch dolls. And the last thing that I purchased for myself, I was doing my no spend and I was doing really good, and then I got a stomach virus. So I was awake in the middle of the night with nothing to do. And at that point, I hadn't really been doing much online shopping. But since I was sick and couldn't do anything, I thought I'll go through my Pinterest. I have a toy wish list on my Pinterest and see if any of it is on Mercari, because a lot of the things that I added, you know, prices fluctuate. A lot of things that were really expensive when I started collecting have gone down quite a bit, like Brush-a-Loves. Brush-a-Loves used to be at least $100, but now you can find them for less than that, much less. But one of the things I saw was this Wonder Whim. Wonder Whims tend to be pricey. This one was only $20. And she didn't have any clothes, which I had this vintage doll dress that I thought was just perfect. These were made in the 80s. They're kind of a strange line of toys, so that's right up my alley. Let's see. 1985. So, if you look these up, they are really beautiful toys, and they come with pets, and I think they came with a book, and their clothes are really like a space theme, which is cool. But like I said, this one didn't have her outfit, and I think that's why she didn't cost very much. But I got her cleaned up, got her a new dress. I added this bow because that's, you know, pretty close to the color of her eyes. See, she has like curly hair, but then like these little tufts. I don't know, and she's just fuzzy all over like a plush. I don't really know the story with these, but like I said, they're a really beautiful toy line. They're pretty well known among toy collectors, and they're pretty popular, so I was very happy to pick her up for only 20 bucks. And the seller was kind enough to include a couple of extras. She sent this Fisher-Price dollhouse girl, the daughter, and this hat, which I believe is pony wear, which is exciting. I have a handful of vintage ponies. I don't really fiercely collect them. I just kind of want the pastel ones, so I don't have that many. But I think I have one piece of pony wear, and I didn't even know it was. Let's see. Yeah, she's right here. I'm pretty sure this cape is pony wear. If not, it's really similar, but I didn't know. So I put it on Rochelle here because I thought it made like a really cute capelet with her Scarus dress. But yeah, a little birthday hat. I mean, y'all know I love my birthday Cabbage Patch and my birthday Barbies, so I was happy to get that. And it was a freebie. These things were included with the Wonder Whim, which I already thought was a fantastic deal. So yeah, I have found so many wonderfully pink things in the past month and a half, and some real treasures to start off the year. So if I don't find anything else all year, that's okay. I found some great stuff. Anyway, let me know what you liked, what you thought. Have you found anything cool lately? Let's have a conversation down in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!